What teams are you excited to watch? Like your league pass team. What teams are you excited to watch next year?
Low key, I'm excited to see what the Magic gonna do. I want to see what the Pistons gonna do. I want to see what the Hornets gonna do, and I want to see what the Mavs gonna do. I think with the Hornets getting Charles Lee, I think that's gonna be a really good coach for them. Because I was watching Summer League, and you know how they show like the Summer League access and stuff like that. And I was seeing him coach the Summer League team and how he was coaching them. I like the way he coached. He's a very disciplined head coach. So, and that's what the Hornets need. They need structure. They need discipline. And I feel like he's gonna turn that program around. So I want to see how they do under him. And then I want to see Lamelo and Brandon Miller and Mikal Bridges, see how they all cope together. And then with the Pistons, JB Bickerstaff, he left Cleveland, right? He
Yeah.
turned Cleveland around. He turned Cleveland around. I think he'll turn the Pistons around. And then I think he'll get the most out of Cade and all of them. So I want to see how that team does. And then Mavs because of Kyrie and Luca. They're my boys, my two favorite players. And then the Magic, I want to see Paulo take the next step. And then they just got KCP, so I want to see what they do once they make it back to the playoffs and see if they can make it to the second round.
Okay. Um, teams I'm excited to watch. I want to see the Spurs. I want to see what obviously adding Chris Paul and adding Harrison Barnes. I think that's adding Harrison Barnes to the Spurs is not like I think it's not a bad pickup. I thought it was
No,
actually
it's not.
good for
Does
them.
he start
Yeah, I think he starts.
over Keldon Johnson?
Yeah, because I don't think Pop was really messing with Keldon, honestly. Me personally, at least. Because I thought Keldon was supposed to be like that guy at one point, and I think he's just not that guy. I think he's a good player, probably a role player. But I think Harrison Barnes. I think they'll probably start Chris Paul, Devin Vassell, Harrison Barnes, Jeremy Sohan, and
And Wemby.
Wimby. And Wimby. So I'm excited to see them how that works out and actually Wimby having a point guard next to him. Another team is OKC. I want to see if they can repeat the same production from last year. Obviously, I didn't think they were gonna be winning 50 some games. Well, 57 wins, and they got better. You get Alex Caruso and you get Isaiah Hardenstein, and let's see if they could potentially maybe go to a Western Conference Final. So I really want to see what they do. Another team, the Pelicans. I know they don't have a big right now, but just seeing them actually getting a probably a legit point guard now, like CJ McCollum, he could play point, but I don't really consider him a point guard. But getting a point guard into DeJounte Murray to pair with Zion Williamson and CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram is still a question mark because I don't know if he's still going to be there. I really don't know. So he's a question mark. But I think the Pelicans are still going to be good. If you want to say they got worse because they don't have a big, I'm fine with that. But I do want to see them. I want to see what they could potentially do. And if I had to choose another team, let's say from the Eastern Conference, let's go with the Sixers. I want to see if this is the year. Let's see it. I want to see Joel has the help now. You got Tyrese Maxey in center. You got a star and Paul George coming there. Let's see what they can do. Let's see if they can stay healthy and potentially reach a conference finals appearance and maybe even a finals. If they can stay healthy, they got a good chance. They got a good chance of actually winning, but health matters. But watching them play, I really want to see that. I wouldn't say the Suns either. They got a point guard now.
Yeah, Tyrus Jones.
That was a great pickup. That was a
Yeah.
great pickup by the Suns.
Is it a needle mover though?
It might be one of them low key small needle movers though. Like if you say like If you went to a person and be like, "Hey man, the Suns got Tyus Jones," you're like, "No, it's okay, Tyus Jones. Okay, he good, he okay, but low key, them getting a legit point guard might change everything for them. I'm not
Yeah,
saying they might win, but I think it makes life so much easier for the Suns now.
yeah, because Devin Booker and Bradley Beal splitting point guard duties, that wasn't the best look. I don't think that was the best decision for the team. But they had to work with what they had at that point. So
What about Memphis? Would you like to see Memphis?
yeah, because now they got a big to replace Steven Adams. So I want to see what Zach Edey do. I'm really most and then see if they can where they will place in the Western Conference because now Ja be back. It's a full season for him now. He'll be back. So yeah, I want to see what they'll do. If
Yeah,
they might be a top 5 team, top 6 team in the West.
they might. They might be top five. I ain't gonna lie. They really might be top five. I think they're a playoff team. I'll say that.
Oh
I think
yeah,
they're
for
a
sure.
top six
I
team.
think they'll play our team for sure.
I definitely think they're a top 16, but that team is good, man. And obviously they had the injuries. Let's see what they can do.